Hi, so I wanted to get up before we lost more people because I also have a PSA, which is I am the librarian at Roosevelt High School, and Roosevelt got a large grant this year from State Farm to fund their publishing center, and they are working with a hooligan. So I didn't know I was going to do this PSA, but you reminded me that the students are now working on their second anthology, and they are soliciting poems on the subject of race and identity. I think there's a third, but I cannot remember it. So if you have poems that might be on the subject of race and identity, please either look up Roosevelt on the internet and send them to the Publishing Center, or get a card from me. The name of the student press is Unique Things. So I have been solicited to try to help with this process, and what better place?
Roosevelt
High School, I'm so sorry, Roosevelt High School in Portland. Oh, the arrogance. I'm so sorry. What am I talking about? Anyway, but I'm going to read my poem also, because I was never born in this. But I also got to say that this is like a wonderful night because it's so collegial. This is lovely. Okay. Following on flamenco, I've got the St. Petersburg, Florida Cigar Factory employs a reader, which is historical. The cigar factories had people in the factories reading to the workers. So, my first season, I heard Uncle Tom's Cabin, The Adventures of Tom Sawyer, and became an American, retelling at the dining table to mi madre y padre, my dark-haired hermano, in the hot belly of the factory, bent over my box of tobacco leaves, stacked and supple, fattening beneath my strong fingers, plump as the palms that swayed by the sea where we would swim on Sunday. El Lector, gifted with a drum-rung voice, rang in the news, perched on the tall stool in his white suit and Panama hat, filling us with tales, bearing us the new world as we worked to make it rich. Presentando, Song of Myself and the Belle Dame Sans Merci, Shakespeare's sonnets, the English a weapon with which I would win a wife, a woman proud to have a man who could roll off a word or more to secure her surrender, roses and candy, inferior tricks for wooing, less potent than the word's elixir, which seeded the garden where I would live with her. The Scarlet Letter and Walden. El Lector shook all our hands before he started, and when the sun was no longer high in the windows, as we packed away the layers of leaves and pushed our chairs under, we thanked him, singing a song or two that had carried us across the roiling waters, lullabies for him to present to his daughters.